If this message has reached you at this precise instant, it's no mere coincidence. Something profound has already begun to stir within your existence, something beyond the visible realm. It's not the result of random chance, or the whims of an online platform's suggestions. This encounter was woven into the very essence of your personal energy long before you chose to engage with it. What I'm about to share will illuminate why. Pausing or turning away now would mean overlooking the very insight. Your inner self has been drawing closer for far longer than you might suspect. There's a pattern at play here, a fundamental pattern rooted in the structure of awareness. It's not an invention of mine or anyone else, it's inherent to how our minds expand, how our spirits come alive, and how the world around us reshapes itself based on a change in how we see things. You've just set it in motion, as these ideas flow into your mind and you absorb them. A subtle change is occurring in your personal vibration that wasn't present just a minute ago. You could sense it as a faint acceleration in your thoughts, a soft buzz of energy, or an intuition that this seemingly everyday moment holds deeper significance. That's not your mind fabricating importance. It's your inner energy, acknowledging a familiar resonance in these concepts, reacting to a vibration it's been seeking, and igniting a process that's been dormant, waiting for this spark. Throughout history, spiritual guides have recognized this pattern. In Eastern philosophies, it's akin to a direct insight that sparks a profound realization in the seeker, propelling their entire path forward. In meditative traditions, it's described as a silent conveyance that transcends texts and ideas, occurring in the realm of pure presence. In Western spiritual paths, it's portrayed as a transformative phase where illusions are stripped away to reveal authenticity. Even contemporary science in fields like quantum mechanics is starting to align with these age-old understandings. When your mindset hits a particular level of clarity, it initiates a ripple effect, reorganizing your entire perspective in an instant. It's not a slow climb, it's a sudden jump, and that jump starts with an initial spark, a single awareness, much like the one unfolding here. But grasp this about the pattern. Once it's initiated in your energy, reversal isn't an option. Not that you're bound or unable to step away, you're free to do so. But a part of you has already glimpsed potential, touched reality, and recalled what was overlooked. Awareness doesn't erase its discoveries. It can only feign ignorance, and that facade grows wearier as you near your pivotal shift. This is why the invitation to continue isn't a ploy, it's an acknowledgement that your deeper energy comprehends what your thoughts haven't fully grasped yet. A vital revelation is on the horizon, one your essence has anticipated, clarifying the puzzles, setbacks, and apparent barriers in your path, and affirming the impeccable timing of this discovery in your life. Pause for a genuine inhale, not a quick one, but a full, grounding breath that penetrates the areas where stress lingers, where uncertainty hides, where you've questioned if real change is attainable for you. Allow that breath to flow like a current, a subtle affirmation from the cosmos saying, "This is authentic. This is occurring. You're precisely positioned." Do you notice it? That minor adjustment in your focus, that quiet expansion of what was confined, that easing of tension. This marks the onset of the pattern, the awakening commencing, your energy aligning with the truth being shared here. The insights I'm offering stem not from external sources like readings or mentors, though they've all hinted at it. They arise from first-hand encounters with this pattern, observing it ignite in my own mind and in countless others, from decoding the exact ways awareness transitions between states, identifying the distinct phases every evolution traverses, and pinpointing the indicators that you're truly engaged in it, rather than merely pondering it. This wasn't a random find. It sought you out at the ideal juncture, delivering the precise message your energy requires to elevate its harmony, its resonance, its scope of what's achievable. From here, all that transpires is the pattern revealing itself. Lately, you've encountered things defying conventional explanations of reality, fleeting instances that feel vividly alive yet slip away before you can cling to them, an inner certainty emerging from beyond rational thought, impossible to articulate fully. This is your awareness brushing against the pattern, peeking at what's beyond your current viewpoint. Perhaps you've noticed recurring wake-up times like 3:33 or 4:44, charged with unspoken significance, despite logic dismissing them as mere digits, or dreams that resemble previews of uncharted futures, echoes of alternate pasts, or glimpses into parallel existences just out of reach. Intense feelings of familiarity might strike, like glimpses through time's veil, hinting that all moments coexist. Synchronicities could be amplifying, not sporadic alignments, but intricate designs so improbable they resemble a coded message. A casual remark echoes your private musings, a lyric resolves an unspoken query, or a passerby's words seem tailored for you. This isn't luck ramping up. It's your energy awakening to reality's interactivity. It's wisdom. It's deep linked to your thoughts far beyond what we've been conditioned to accept. And crucially, there's a magnetic draw. An urge for something to manifest through you, to birth via your life, to channel through your distinct viewpoint, yet attempts to label or rationalize it evade capture, like grasping mist. This elusiveness isn't a flaw. It's because what's surfacing transcends mental grasp. It's embraced through presence. Another aspect you might not have linked yet. Connections that once suited you now chafe. Circumstances once bearable turn untenable. Familiar settings feel confining. This isn't ingratitude. It's your mind expanding beyond its prior confines. Like outgrowing a shell, your intuition senses what your intellect hasn't. The prelude to change. Bodily cues might emerge: tingles at the top of your head, pressure in your forehead, surges along your back. Sleep, hunger, or vitality might fluctuate without clear cause. Conventional views label these as issues. Timeless wisdom sees them as energy. Your form is tuning to elevated states. What you've deemed unease or discontent isn't a fault, it's the pattern's initial markers. Signals that your awareness is gearing for a dimensional transition, dissolving old identities to birth the genuine you. Yet rarely mentioned, this discomfort isn't for resolution. Uncertainty isn't for clarity. The unknown isn't for decoding. It's all vital groundwork, essential release, the cosmos easing your hold on the outdated to welcome the fresh. Historical transformers termed this the darkening phase, where breakdown precedes higher reformation. You can't refine base elements into purity without full dissolution. You're that base turning refined. The pattern is the catalyst. Avoid intellectualizing this. Your intellect is evolving too. Let your essence absorb it, your body integrate it. Your energy merge with the essence beyond these ideas, where true shift happens. Awakening has a blueprint, unseen, yet foundational, like a structured skeleton or a design's guide, or the hidden patterns shaping all existence. This pattern adheres to rhythms, progresses through phases, evolves by rules, as exact as calculations, and as enigmatic as connection. Ancient Eastern maps charted these as energy hubs, activating sequentially with mind growth, starting from stability in the material world, ascending through creativity, power, compassion, expression, insight, to ultimate unity. Each step builds on the last, but the secret for the prepared. Activation isn't forced, it's permitted when ripe. Readiness isn't earned, it's yielded to. The pattern isn't performed. Resistance ceases. Other paths frame it as enlightenment tears, each a leap where attachments die, birthing fresh insight. Between lies the transitional void, neither past nor future self. You're there now, the old fading, the new dawning. This pattern bridges the gap. Spiritual explorers detailed this as inner journeys, through shadowed phases, or layered realms, toward divine merger. Change brews in depths, obscurity, unknowing. Science now echoes, Studies on transcendent states show brain regions quieting while others surge, dissolving self-boundaries, blurring inner-outer divides. This rewires your system, recalibrates perception from flaw to readiness for consciousness's next phase. Crucially, the pattern possesses wisdom, directing even amid confusion. It sequences, releases, timings, events flawlessly. Controlling it is futile, like dictating bodily functions. Support or impede, but willpower doesn't drive it. Key: yield, trust. Let its wisdom flow, rather than steer from narrow views. Several years back, I teetered on an existential brink. My constructed world career bonds, beliefs, professional success rang empty. Close ties stifled. Self-concept eroded. In a mundane spot, a car lot, it peaked. A total unraveling, not collapse, but emergence masked as such. Coping tools failed, optimism seemed evasion, ambitions avoidance, practices control in disguise, all exposed as attempts to engineer change instead of permitting it. In that surrender, amid unknowing, a profound presence emerged, at audible, but innate, vast, yet intimate. It urged release of assumed identity, trust in an unimaginable call. The sequence echoed, its meaning unfolding later, as old structures vanished, new ones absent. Intelligence revealed, endings timed for exploration, partings for true connections, crises for listening, challenges for deeper trust. Not chaos or penalty, the path. Not chaos or penalty, the pattern shifting from control to flow, effort to harmony. I learned its predictable stages, like metamorphosis, initial unrest, dismantling, void of uncertainty, then emergence of true self. No shortcuts, trust honors each, allowing natural pace. If this resonates now, you're within it. Resist and prolong strain, or yield and let it guide. The pattern's workings aren't supernatural, but elegantly orchestrated, seeming wondrous to untrained eyes. Understand principles, and chaos clarifies. First, all outcomes coexist until focus selects one. Pre-pattern, conditioned views, repeat cycles, fixing reality. Activation shifts, gaze you observe habits, question thoughts, see narratives as such. This invites fresh realities. Not altering the field, but choosing differently through awareness. Second, vibration rules emotions as signals, drawing matches. Pattern stirs buried feelings for release, clearing space for trust over fear, calm over worry. Plenty over scarcity as true shifts, not affirmations. Third, alignment of mind, heart, actions breeds order. Syncing events, impossibly. Pattern highlights misalignments, prompting choices, cling to discord, or embrace harmony. Wisdom paths trained these. Observation via presence, frequency through emotion work, coherence via truth. All lead to conscious collaboration with mechanics. Fourth, overlooked. Active yielding, not defeat, but faith in superior orchestration. Stop fighting. Acceleration follows through. Allowance. Notice now, your presence differs from video's start. A subtle elevation, truth acknowledged. This confirms pattern activation, resonance as soul's echo. Full-bodied affirmation, further signs, amplified alignments. Precise and improbable needed items appear, answers arrive unexpectedly. Not persuasion, higher causality at play. Quantum recall, foreknowing moments. Beyond deja vu, future self-guiding present via nonlinear time. Relations. Shift, alignments emerge, prioritizing evolution. Even through solitude, body sensitizes, rejecting low vibrations, signaling alignment, trust over logic. And this encounter itself, staying affirms readiness for next. Every pattern peaks at a pivotal choice, not grand, but inner. Cling to known or embrace unknown. Sacred timing, where fate pivots. It arrives subtly, as everyday decisions, masking core, query, trust pattern, or retract. Fear isn't danger, it's ego's final stand. Proof of imminent leap. Paths teach release for arrival, detach from pleasures, possessions. Being to gain all my brink taught. Dread of release exceeds release itself. Yield and support surges resources openings. Beyond planning, post-threshold. Effortlessness via flow. Not spontaneity, aligns actions. Manifestation playful, from inspiration, not lack. Field responds swiftly when unblocked. Bonds metamorphose, frequencies match or part amicably. New connections reflect authenticity, loving from wholeness. Health balances, conflict eases. Vitality returns, body aligns with new state. Self-relation transforms, judgment fades. Worth innate love as core frequency. Completion irreversible, knowing endures, illusions untenable. Initiations ensured permanence once awakened. Unconsciousness impossible. If resonating, your prepared shift from limited self to infinite awareness. Universe as one, experiencing multiplicity. This preparation yields to experience. Sense your form, breath, pulse, then the observer, who notices. Rest in mystery, this is your essence, unchanging amid change. Transmission beyond words, frequency awakening recognition. Light always present. This flips the switch. Deeper awaits. Mechanics for manifestation, post-awakening navigation, embodiment. Not for our consciousness paces itself. If activated, it continues resist or allow. Sacred path, soul's journey. Don't dismiss. Shifted already, from one frequency to another. Not added, reflected inherent truth. Transmission as mutual recognition, one awareness reminding itself. No need for more. Integrate, embody. Yet if called deeper, this space offers activations. Frequencies for awakening. Algorithm, timing, resonanceal, pattern. Your awareness arising as this sequence beginning anew, eternally unfolding.